I believe there's a place for PC sums and provisional sum allowances, and particularly in design development. Where they're of a great value is during design development, and you want to ensure that your design is well within your budget. So there's no point going and engaging additional consultants to give further detailing if the budget is going to be blown out regardless of whatever the cost of those PC items. So if you can adopt those PC items and provisional sum allowances, particularly during design development before the detailing, you'll be able to have peace of mind that at least the design is proceeding in line with the budget. With regards to PC items and provisional sum allowances, the issue is always under allocating a fair budget value. When builders might sort of nominate low or lowball allowances for these items, which are never realistic and will ultimately result in variations during the course of construction, because the actual cost to install, supply and install provisional sum allowance in cases far exceeds what's been allowed for within the actual tender, which was then adopted as a contract. So it's a case of doing your research, doing due diligence, ensure that the allocation or the budget allocation is fair and reasonable. Right? Items that you cannot quantify, such as latent conditions, a lot of groundworks you cannot quantify exactly, but there are a lot of items that you can market test the supply rates and ensure that the amounts that are adopted are fair and reasonable and would sort of very much will cover the design or the supply rate of whatever item you wish to install within the project. The other added bonus is with adopting a provisional sum allowances and PC item or during the design development is you do not need to shore up all those details before going to contract. You can go to contract, you can go to contract with peace of mind that you have a fair and reasonable allowance, but be mindful of the fact that if you deviate from that allowance, that will trigger a variation, either additional or be a saving against that. But it means the process can proceed without having to come to a grinding halt whilst you detail that next step. It does give you that luxury to at least get the ball rolling, as long as the builder is well organised and gives you your deadlines of when decisions need to be made and where he can point you in the direction. They're a terrific application within the build process.